Over the past 5.5 years of selling real estate, you get to learn pretty quick why people choose a certain area to move in. In this video, I'm going to go through the 5 top reasons of why people are moving to St. Catharines in 2022. What's up, guys? I'm Andrew Kulakowsky. Only days away from summertime. I remember riding my bike up and down this path. There's a reason why homes in this neighborhood sell so fast. Going to Tim Hortons, our local high school. If you're serious about location and you love to entertain, are you ready? So let me show you what. What's going on, guys? My name is Andrew Kulakowsky, local realtor with eXp Realty and born and raised right here in beautiful Niagara region. If this is your first time on my channel, if you haven't already noticed, my channel is all about what it's like living in Niagara, from work, play, and everything else in between. I help hundreds of people buy and sell real estate here, and I love when people reach out to me when they're looking to relocate into Niagara. So if that person is you and you're thinking of making a move anytime soon or in the future, please make sure you reach out to me directly. You can find my contact information in the comment section below. You're welcome to call, text, email, DM, PM, or even send me snail mail. I don't care how you reach out, just make sure you reach out to me. All right, guys, let's get into the video. In no particular order, the number one reason why people choose to move or relocate to St. Catharines is there are a lot of things to do here. St. Catharines is the largest city in the Niagara region out of the 12 municipalities, with approximately 140,000 people in population. So naturally, there's always just a lot of things to do. Also, people who live in Niagara, doesn't matter where you live, a lot of people will come into St. Catharines because there are a lot of destinations or things to do here. St. Catharines has a very active and vibrant downtown core. There are a ton of restaurants, there are cafes, there are shops, there are diners, and most importantly, there's some really cool establishments like the Meridian Center, which is home to the Niagara Ice Dogs if you're a hockey fan, and the Niagara River Lions if you are into Canadian professional basketball. They also host a ton of other events there, from concerts and other things like that. We also have the First Ontario Performing Arts Center, another fantastic place if you're into the arts and culture scene. You've got different theater events as well as great concerts that take place on a regular basis down there as well. And if you're a golfer, this is one of my favorites because I'm a golfer and I absolutely love it. We've got a ton of golf courses in a really short radius. And in St. Catharines alone, we have 2 golf courses. We have the St. Catharines Golf and Country Club as well as Rockaway Glen, 2 awesome courses. But the beauty of it is, within literally a 10 to 20 minute drive, I can access 15 to 20 different golf courses. We also have some amazing parks here. Just to name a few, we have JC Park in the north end overlooking the Martindale Pond. It's a beautiful park. Gains you access with a bridge over into Port Dalhousie. We also have Burgoyne Woods in the Glenridge area, as well our downtown park, also known as Montebello Park. Many of these parks host various events and festivals throughout the year, but one of the specific, most popular ones we have in St. Catharines, you've probably heard of it before, is the St. Catharines Grape and Wine Fest, which actually just ended this past September. Another awesome thing about St. Catharines is that we are situated right beside Lake Ontario, which obviously gives us access to boating, fishing. We have marinas, we have 2 beaches. We have Lakeside Beach as well as Sunset Beach, which is awesome. We spend a lot of time there in the summertime, but it is such a great asset to have, and people really do move here because of that reason. And last but not least, obviously, if you love wine, this is no secret. We are known for all of our wineries here. And within our city limits, we actually have 3 wineries. We have Rockaway, we have 13th Street Winery, as well Herdner Estates. And literally in a 5 to 10 minute drive, all we need to do is go into Niagara Lake, and that gains us access to 15 to 30 different wineries there. And if you want to just jump on the QEW or go the back roads, all you need to do is drive into Vineland, Lincoln, Grimsby, Beamsville, and that gains you access to another list of amazing wineries there as well. And number 2 is that we have a lot of jobs here in St. Catharines. And if you've seen my previous videos before, I've talked about the 5 different sectors of occupation here that are really popular in St. Catharines. And just to kind of go over them again, we have healthcare being a big one, Education being a big one, obviously, because we are home to Brock University and Niagara College. We have manufacturing with a list of different manufacturers from large, medium, and small. Construction is a big one here in St. Catharines, as well as retail. And we also have a lot of hospitality jobs. Food and tourism is another big one here in St. Catharines. And just to springboard off jobs, a big part of why people have been moving here over the past couple of years, especially with work from home becoming so popular, is that it is a lot more affordable here than bigger cities like the GTA. And one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people are relocating here, not necessarily to get a new job, but they are still employed in their city, but they choose to actually live here because they can work from home and maybe they only need to travel into the office once or twice a month. It makes it super easy. And again, from an affordability standpoint, it gives them the option to buy a house and actually live at a much lower cost than it would be if they were living in Toronto closer to their job. And number 3 is our close proximity to everything. I can personally vouch for this living in St. Catharines. Literally, no matter where you live in St. Catharines, I can guarantee you within a 5-minute drive, you're going to be close to all major amenities. We have all the big box stores here, ranging from Costco, Canadian Superstore, Best Buy, Walmart's. We have it all guaranteed. So the beauty of it is you will never be without. You will have everything literally within 5 minutes. The other bonus is that we're super close to the QEW, which is great if you are traveling south down into Fort Erie, or if you have to travel for work, or for whatever reason, if you need to travel in the QEW and go towards Hamilton or Toronto. Again, within a 5 to 10 minute drive, no matter where you are in St. Catharines, gaining access to the QEW is super, super easy. And another big one, this is one of my favorites, is that we're really close to the US borders. Right now, I just Googled it. It will take you from downtown to the Queenston-Lewiston Bridge. It will only take you exactly 18 minutes to get there. It's super easy to get there. And to get to the Peace Bridge, it's exactly 36 minutes. So if you're a frequent traveler and you travel out of the US, or if you're a sports fan like me, I go to Buffalo Sabres games, I go to Buffalo Bills games all the time. It's just super easy to travel into Buffalo or the US compared to Toronto. Sorry, Toronto, but it's true. There's way more traffic. It takes way longer to get to Toronto. So it just makes it easier if you are a sports fan and you do travel. Definitely St. Catharines is a great spot, being close to the US borders. And number 4 is that it's safe and family friendly here. Now, I could personally vouch for this. Obviously, it's subjective, but I can tell you from personal experience, being here my whole life, is that I always feel safe. I never feel threatened. I've never had any, knock on wood, I've never had anyone break into my vehicle or break into my home. It is a safe city. Now, obviously, like any city, there are going to be struggles, or going to be areas or pockets of neighborhoods that have more crime than others. This is just inevitable. It doesn't matter where you live. And in St. Catharines, I would say that the downtown core and pockets branching out of the downtown core are going to be at a higher rate of crime, prostitution, and drugs. But again, that's why I always stress the importance of working with me as a local realtor. I can help you determine which areas you need to live in, which ones are going to be better for you. And actually, Numbeo.com rates St. Catharines as moderate for crime at 50%, which is much lower than other areas throughout Ontario and Canada. And number 5 on my list is that it is a great place to retire. It's the perfect one to finish off. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of things I've already talked about why St. Catharines is a great place to live, but retiring here is also a fantastic option. I personally have worked with hundreds of people coming from out of town that are in their retirement stage of their life that want to be here. There's many, many different reasons. The first one, obviously, is it's a slower pace of life. Coming from a big city, if you've worked and lived there your entire life, when you come into the Niagara region, specifically St. Catharines, the first thing I always get is people are always super friendly here, and the pace of life is just a little bit slower. As mentioned previously, there's a ton of amenities, which is great. You don't have to travel far. You can take public transit if you want. You can walk or drive in your car. And again, you're typically within 5 to 10 minutes. You've got all the amenities that you need. Also, another big reason why people that are in their retirement stage choose St. Catharines is that there are multiple townhouse developments that are very, very nice, located in fantastic A-plus areas. A lot of bungalow-style townhouse complexes that have been built within the past 10 to 15 years by reputable builders, and they're always situated in highly desirable infill pockets or lots in really great areas. This has been super, super popular for a lot of retired clients that I've personally worked with. They range in price point anywhere from $750,000 up to $1.2 million, depending on what exactly you're looking for. But I can tell you this has been a really, really big draw to the St. Catharines area. And last but not least, and I kind of touched on this already, is that obviously if you're into the restaurant, dining, and winery scene, again, not to sound like a broken record, we're super close to some amazing wineries. We have over 60 to 70 wineries within a 20-minute drive from St. Catharines. So if you're into that scene, it doesn't get any better. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are your 5 reasons why people are moving to St. Catharines in 2022. Again, remember, if you ever have any questions, comments, or want any more information, I always encourage you to make sure you reach out to me directly. Put your comments in the comment section below, or call and text me, whatever you want, but I'd love to hear from you. And if you are thinking of buying, selling, relocating, whether you're a local resident or you're from out of town and you're watching this, make sure you reach out to me directly. If you found this video useful in any way, guys, make sure, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps me immensely, and you'll be notified every time I post up similar videos just like this one. But that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in my next video.